And I'm Blaine, but you can call me
Harmony! This week's episode 7, it was nothing like last week's epic show. This week, Des and the guys were in funky cold Madeira, Portugal. Right now, there's 5 guys left on The Bachelorette. Chris,
Brooks,
Zach W,
Drew,
and Michael.
Des got a surprise visit from the girls. Catherine, Leslie, red hair. It was fun, and they had some girl talk.
Yeah, they had binoculars and they were totally spying on the guys. So the girls try to get the dirty talk out of Des, and they ask her
Seriously personal questions like, who's the best kisser?
who is the most athletic.
Who has the biggest?
Brooks gets the first one-on-one date.
That's right. We also find out that Des ends every word that ends with a G with a K, as in, she hopes this experience ends up with her getting an engagement ring.
Des and Brooks drive literally on the edge of the world.
They were in the clouds.
Cloud 9 to be precise. So after dinner, Brooks and Des saw fireworks, and then they kissed.
And Des said that she saw fireworks and she did some weird and the metaphors in this episode are killing me. Des chose Chris for the next one-on-one date, and they were chillin' comma boat style.
So at Chris and Des's dinner, Chris decided to read Des a poem.
Shocker. And then he was sweaty and nervous and sweaty.
After he was sweaty, he told her he loved her. The next one-on-one date went to Michael. It was crazy. They went on a couch toboggan.
Like a really fast couch toboggan. 2-on-1 date went to Zach W. and Drew.
Yeah, and they got to race little tiny cars.
It seemed fun, and Des was like Cha-Cha from Grass.
Yeah.
Zach did very photorealistic paintings for Des, documenting their journey.
He even drew his abs.
Drew got the second portion of the 2-on-1 date, and he told Des he was falling in love with her while not looking at her. Here we will create a realistic interpretation of that moment. Brett will play Des, I will play Drew. Des, I'm falling in love with you.
End of the 2-on-1 date, Des had to decide who to give the rose to. She gave it to Drew.
Drew. Then Des and Chris Harrison talk.
Yeah.
She says she's in love with Brooks, and then Chris Harrison is like, is it over then? Is the Bachelorette over? And she's like, no, because I still like Chris. But she made no mention of Michael, Drew, or
Zach W.
Correct.
Here comes the rose ceremony, and there are only 3 roses. The last rose goes to Zach W. and Michael goes home.
By the way, they never got to all the crying that they said was going to happen, so hopefully that happens next week.
Yeah. Next week on The Bachelorette, Des gets to meet the guys' families.
And one of the families sings.
And one of the families attacks her.
Then, in the inevitable moment we all knew was going to happen, Des's brother shows up.
Yeah, and he's gonna get in the guy's head. So, don't forget to subscribe to us on YouTube because we're gonna be here every week.
You can submit your questions. You can submit them on Twitter at Britt and Blaine, or
you can email us at brittandblaine@gmail.com.